Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today we look at Nikon color profiles and how to achieve similar looks to what you see with Fujifilm film recipes. Now, believe it or not, there's a huge community of photographers who like to try and achieve a certain look from their images by setting up all the settings in the camera. Okay? Now, a lot of the time, these looks try and imitate old and new 35mm film stock. Fujifilm call these recipes, and believe it or not, Nikon cameras are more than capable of doing the same thing, okay? And they can also achieve great results when they do it as well. Now, before we start, I know that many of you will be asking and saying, why don't you just shoot in RAW and just edit your images? You could either just edit them as they are, or add an LUT, or add a color profile and get the look you want. There is a reason why you would be doing this, and I agree with you. It makes more sense to shoot in RAW and to do this sort of thing, but there are many people out there who like to not edit their images and will strive to get the look and feel that they want before they even press that shutter button. Now, I would say it's a minority, but I ran a group, and I've run a few groups, Fuji groups, where there's been 20, 30,000 people on the groups, and they're all striving the same thing. And there are many groups online, and many people I follow and I know who only ever shoot film simulations, okay? So they'll have their camera and they'll only shoot the color profile which is set to whichever recipe or film simulation they've chosen. But today, what we'll do is we'll look at color profiles, Nikon color profiles in particular. It's similar to Fujifilm film simulation recipes, and there's a lot of things you can do with it which a lot of people don't realize. Now, for those of you who already didn't know, there is a wonderful website called www.nikonpc.com, which hosts hundreds of film simulations that you can download for your Nikon camera. So already, before we start, that puts me out of a job, but it's there and it's amazing. Within that software, there's actually, apart from obviously downloading the simulations, you can also use the tool to design your own simulations, and that's really cool as well, okay? Now, here on your screen, you can see some of my images which are filmed in the standard color profile. As you can see, Nikon colors are already very nice. However, using these color profiles, which are stored in camera, you can achieve a lot more, okay? So these now are taken from that nikonpc.com site. So here is Kodak Portra, Kodak Ektachrome, Kodak Gold 100, Fuji Superior Reala, Agfa Optima, Kodak Elite Chrome, Fuji Astia, Kodak T-Max 400, and finally Neopan. As you can see by looking at them, they are really good straight away. They were just downloaded from that site, and already they're the 10 I've chosen, and already I've got a nice little startup selection of different color profiles I can use. Now, as I said, there is actually a fantastic tool on nikonpc.com which that allows you then to design your own film simulations. I've only had a quick play with it. It's really impressive, and I like it. I think in the future I will use it, okay? Now, Nikon have their own editing suite called NX Studio. That allows you to play with it and create recipes and save them to your software, that is NX Studio, and to save them to your camera. What that means is when you take the photograph, you can then load it into NX Studio, the RAW file, and then you can apply the different film simulations after, or the different recipes, or you can just load them into your camera and use them and not have to tweak them anymore. In my move to creating Nikon recipes, I have decided not to give these things and design the names. What I'm going to do is actually choose a different way of doing them, okay? So rather than call something Fujifilm Portra or whatever it may be, or Kodak Portra I should say, or Fujifilm Astia, what I'm going to do is give them names such as film #01, film #02, film #03, and then there'll be a hyphen, and there'll be a little description of what that is. So it could be like portrait-ish, or old film, or grey, or brown, just to give you an idea, okay? Because at the end of the day, a lot of Fujifilm film simulations are out there, and they're called certain things, but they sometimes, quite often, don't look like what the film is supposed to look like, okay? It's a rough representation. So I feel rather than just giving a name of here is portrait, here is gold, here is whatever, I'm going to do it that way. So here are my early attempts at film simulation recipes on Nikon, okay? I've stayed away from playing with the white balance shifts at the moment, okay? Because I think when you start shifting the white balance, things start to look very unnatural. So all these results are straight from camera with auto white balance. As you can see, there's a lot of promise with these. I would be releasing them as downloads, or I'll be writing them as settings in an upcoming blog, and that will be in my website onecamera1lens.com, which I'll link below, okay? So as soon as that is complete, I'll link that below, so you should see that very soon, if not already in the description below. Now I hope you've enjoyed this brief video, and I hope that I do more on Nikon film simulations, as long as, of course, there is a call for them, okay? Now, my little simulations I've done are just test ones, as you can see, just give you an idea of the different kind of looks you can get. And I hope that they've inspired you, and I hope that you can go out there and start shooting some of them. So if you have any comments or anything you want to discuss, then please comment below and we'll sort that out for you. But until next time, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, okay? And that really helps the channel by subscribing. It really helps by commenting. It really helps by sharing the video as well, okay? So thank you for your time. I hope this has given you a brief little look at these film simulations. And if there's any call for them, as you said, I'll do more. If not, we'll leave it there and I'll just carry on editing my raw files, and I'll be uploading different videos every week or every fortnight, and hopefully the next one I'll be out and about with a camera and I'll be taking some photographs. By the way, this video was filmed on my brand new 40mm f2 lens, so hopefully you like that, okay? So the next video might even be a review on this 40mm lens actually, because I'm very impressed with it. So anyway, that's diverging away from the subject. Take care and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.